Thank you for signing up for our construction management with OSHA 30 program. We're sending you this video in lieu of a in-house orientation. We will probably engage with you on day one of the class, but because we're now requiring folks to pre-register, I want to kind of give some explanation stuff now. First of all, if you're in the class, I'm not going to bother explaining what in OSHA 30 is and what it's for. Just know the reason we're doing it OSHA 30 as opposed to OSHA 10. We want you to stand out more. If you're applying for a job, because I mean, here's the thing: there's nothing you can do with an OSHA 10 that you can't do with an OSHA 30. In fact, if we're going to be honest, if you don't have other management skills, then OSHA 30 doesn't really help you that much. But if you're applying for a laboring position or whatever position, and someone is applying for the same position, and that person has an OSHA 10 and you have an OSHA 30, then you stand out just a little bit more. So that's why we're offering the OSHA 30. But here's why we're really offering the program. We offer this program, we offer it for free for the simple, to gain the simple ability to ask you what's next, right? If you're enrolled in this program, you're applying for OSHA 30 and it's for your employability. But here's the thing. Typically, when you come home from prison, when you've been justice involved, the reason you look for an OSHA is because construction tends to be an issue or an industry where folks can get a job though they've been incarcerated. That's great. So you're looking for employment. But the problem is most people come out of jail and they know all the things they don't want to do. They know they don't want to go back to jail. They know they don't want to break the law maybe, or where they don't want to live. But too often we don't know what we do want to do, how we do want to live the rest of our lives, where we want to live. And so the reason we're paying for OSHA 30 is just to be able to get your attention for long enough to have you answer the question for yourself: how do I want to spend the rest of my life? Where do I want to spend it? What do I want to do? And then sort of put you on a path to live, not just get an OSHA 30 and get a job for now, but how do you want to spend the rest of your life, right? And the truth of it is, life has left its mark on you. How do I know? Because I was incarcerated. How do I know? Because there was times where I had no safe place to sleep, right? As people, we get through these things. We deal with these things. But these things have this way of affecting how we go forward. And so what we do in our program, we don't just have you come on board and get the OSHA 30. We want to help you plan to live the rest of your life how you want to live it, but looked at through the glasses of some of the things that you've gone through in life: incarceration, trauma before incarceration, trauma after incarceration, and how it's affecting you now, how it may be affecting your decisions. And so that's the program. If you decide to go forward, we're having everyone pre-register, right? And so this video is going to be attached to a form, or is attached to a form. We're going to kind of take some information from you, and we're going to have someone reach out to you, and one-on-one, they're going to kind of enroll you in the program, but also they do something we call a biopsychosocial assessment. Essentially, it measures what is your life state now, as far as what is your employability now, what is your living situation now, what is your social connectedness now. And the reason we do that is so we sort of have this benchmark to say, okay, this is where he or she was when they enrolled in the program, and hopefully we can engage with you at some point and say, all right, this is where this person has gotten now, right? And so a worker, if you fill out this form in enrolling for OSHA 30, a worker is going to kind of reach out to you, or actually staff is going to reach out to you to make an appointment for you to have a one-on-one virtual appointment with the worker to, like I said, do the pre-registration intake, okay? Also, so you know what happens, every vocational program worth anything has a soft skills component. Soft skills are like resume writing, time management, those things. When we break during each day of the class for our break, there's a soft skills group, but that soft skills, there's also going to be a worker in that group, just really having people giving you a safe space to unpack. Maybe you don't want to say something, maybe you just want to listen, but you'd be surprised how beneficial it is to say, listen, I went through it, but I didn't just go through it. I went through it, and it affects my living decisions. You wouldn't believe how many people I've met who will tell you they can build a house from the ground up, but they can't hold down a simple job in construction because of what they do on the job site. And so we just want to really help you unpack that stuff. And so that's what the program is all about. If you're interested, if you're still interested in OSHA 30, we'll still cover it for you. We just need you to fill out this form. And when you do, we're going to assume that's you saying you're interested in the full program. But now we do require pre-registration. We don't want to have people show up and then we kind of start combing through people when they get there. We want you to receive a quality experience. And to do that, we need to really find out who you are in advance of the class. All right? Hope to see you soon.